All right, welcome everyone. This is Lauren coming at you with a break zone. I'm joined here by Jared.
Hello.
And Philip.
How's it going?
And Jared has so graciously helped us donate. Well, he kind of half donated. Well, he's going to take the time to share the experience of opening a box of Opus 5 with us. So here we go. Here's the box.
Ooh, still in the plastic.
Yep, so you know it hasn't been rigged. We have no clue what's inside yet.
I'm going to take it off of the screen, and then who knows what happens at that point. We've got 36 legendary foils in this box.
Man, if that's the case, like, people are going to get pissed.
Yeah.
It's the best box.
This is me actually opening the box. Look, plastic off.
I can smell Japan from here.
Makes me hungry.
They make them in Singapore, but okay.
I can smell Singapore from here. Alright, you get the point.
Same box. This has not been altered. This is actual. This is
for real.
Packs. This is for all of the marbles, all the cards. And this will not set up the way I want it to.
It's alright.
Yeah, it doesn't need to. I got it. Just for the record, I got it correct. I'm now qualified to
open a store.
No. Too many people would get angry at me if I tried to say that's all I needed to qualify to open a store. All right.
You mean buy your pack?
Philip is going to graciously accompany me opening said packs
on this glorious journey.
Yep. So as we split these up here, all right, so let's get this party started.
And roll.
Oh yeah, yep. Making it rain cardboard. All right,
keep the plastic.
Pack number 1. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. See if we start off with a money pack. It's always, you always hope you're gonna start off with a money pack. Let's see what we got here. Our foil is going to be Foil Lebro. That's one of the starter cards there. So, arguable whether it'll get used over the other Lebro that gives you plus 1,000 for your fire forwards. But this one can give a category 13 forward 1,000 to the end of the turn, which can actually affect more than just fire. More than just fire. So you can use it if you're doing like an ice-based 13 deck and you have some fire in there as well. And we have Death Gaze as our first
misprint.
Yes, good old misprinted Death Gaze. Supposed to have an S there. It does not.
It has a dull sign, but it has been eroded.
Yes,
officially.
Yeah, that dull is not supposed to be there. So you can actually attack on the same turn and use that ability. So Death Gaze indeed.
Foil Paraveer. And Calabrina.
Calabrina is a doll.
Is a doll.
Yep.
She is a doll.
She is.
Such a doll.
Yep. A zombie doll.
Kind of scary that way.
That doll comes back. Comes back to life. Arrange ourselves here. There we go. Okay, next pack. Next pack we've got Foil Edward.
Hey, underrated card.
Yep. I always like.
You think so?
I always like the foil mono cards because the mono cards have pretty blank backgrounds, so they always just look so pretty, like all the 6 cards in Opus 4 did. So that's a heroic foil there, not bad. Let's see what we're gonna follow it up with. All right, Wool. This is the light Wool. Yeah, I like that Wool there. He's definitely
very swole.
He's gonna be a staple in the Warriors of Light deck, and is not the same card as the actual Warrior of Light, which is normally shortened to Wool by people. So 2 separate cards, you can have that and play at the same time. Although if you're gonna use that and the legendary Warrior of Light, you're gonna need Cosmos. Otherwise, you're cheating.
And we don't like cheaters, but Minfilia is telling you to come back to the Secret Sands.
Waking Sands.
Waking Sands. Sorry, I'm a noob. I apologize, my Final Fantasy 14
you got the important part of the reference, right? Yep, she's calling you on that link pearl. Warrior of Light, you come back to the Waking Sands so that I can tell you to go somewhere completely unrelated to the Waking Sands. You couldn't just tell me this over the link pearl?
No.
Nope.
I should tell you in person.
Yep. All right. lock here on the top here. Covering our foil of Cloud of Darkness.
Hey.
Legendary foil. One of these that, sadly, it's not all that foily when you look at it. Yeah, it's...
But it
it's
doesn't
shiny.
matter because it's going to win you games.
It's a good card.
It's a very good card.
Alright, it's our first legendary foil there. First legend of any kind. And we're going to have
K-tuna.
Vermilion Bird Lassie K-Tuna. So many words in her name that the text gets tiny.
Yes.
It just makes me hungry. What kind of bird comes up with tuna?
K-tuna.
We've been opening a lot of cards.
Korean tuna?
So
Dark Knight does damage to all forwards and himself.
Not really that useful that way.
Not very useful.
well, it's very lore.
Well, I guess
Dark Knighty, you know.
you could.
Arya. Arya, not Stark.
Alright. Our good friend Psycho Enforcer for the comment on this one. Our foil is Kirilla, which is, I know some people have mixed opinions on her and her additions to the Knight deck, although she does work with Destin, the backup that searches for her, and she has that ability to buff either herself or another water forward when she attacks. And she's got a special, so you draw a second one. She's, you know, she's in there, but it's an interesting little foil there. She's one of the 11 cards. If you're doing a fire water deck, then you can use her with Volker and get the, you know, keeping something from blocking that turn. So that's a rare foil there. And let's see what our last card is. Last card is Phoenix. So it's our first non-foil legend of this box
pretty good.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, mixed opinions on Phoenix, right?
Yeah, I think we'll see how that plays out.
I think it's pretty good.
It'll have a spot. Maybe a one of, but it'll have a spot in the deck.
Yeah, what was the card that people like to do with Cryo? Is it another Phoenix?
Yeah,
right?
it's
Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could technically use that with.
Phoenix with the Phoenix, and you know, get all the low cost cards
I mean, I
back.
kind of like it. It kind of feels anti-aggro, because most aggro would be like 7k, maybe 8k tops.
Yeah.
And then here you kill one, and you put another one in duel. It's not that bad. Yeah.
Foil arc. Oh yeah, there's the Warrior of Light.
One of many.
One of many Warrior of Light.
This set giving us quite the Warrior of Light
Beautiful
package
card.
overall.
Very beautiful artwork.
I mean, you try to go for the whole set, right?
Yeah.
4 Warriors of Light plus
Yep.
the extra wool and
I mean, they
others.
all buff each other. So if you
Oh,
get
yeah.
all 4 of them out, then all of your Warriors of Light are
Quite
three to 4K, depending on. Yeah, if you, the ones other than the ones that actually do the buffing will get all of the buffs, so they would get a total of 4K there.
Yeah. Plus Maria.
Plus Maria, yeah, I think you have to use Maria if you're doing that sort of thing there. So it gets them pretty beefy. Okay, Rex is going to be the top of this pack, going into a foil Yule.
Yeah.
Yule.
Mill yourself.
Woo!
Let's go.
So yeah, yet another card here that lets you look at the top card of your deck. Unlike the Geomancer, it does it for free. Well, she does it for free. And unlike the Geomancer, you can't replace it, so it's just a matter of looking at what's next there. But she does have that downside that if your opponent is playing any sort of backup removal, or if for some reason you're crazy and you play Deleta and break your own Yule, and you just decide, I really want to discard the top 10 cards of my deck, that's her there. So she's got a very good ability, doesn't require any sort of cost. You can use it the turn it comes into play. The only thing it gets shut down by is the Emperor.
You could use that card in turn with Light Fusoya if you see an EX burst.
Yeah, that's true. And then Yang there is going to be our hero.
Yang is a new guy.
He is the new guy.
New guy on the block. Same
Yeah.
abilities as that guy, right?
Yep, can't be made dull by opponents' summons or abilities.
But it
Also,
could be frozen.
He can be frozen, yes.
He can very much be frozen.
Yes.
And foiled Dogga.
He looks cool now.
He looks cool.
You could barely see his eyes.
Yes.
He doesn't have eyes.
Aw,
He looks
come on.
he looks a bit shady.
Goliath Eton. Followed by Ingus, more Warriors of Light.
Dude, Ingus is cool.
I
That's
like
not a cornfield, by the way.
It
Okay.
is not a cornfield. Apparently, it is chocobos.
It's
much
chocobo
to,
feathers.
My chagrin.
It is not a crown made of, or not crown. It's not a throne made of chocobo feathers.
Yeah.
Green mage. Not very often seen mage. I think pretty much just Tactics Advanced too. Only one here, green mage. All right, our foil is Spice Sicilian. That's a spicy foil.
It's a spicy meatball.
It's a Terraquatic.
So is Bart's.
Exactly. Bart's is a Terraquatic.
You really want all those jobs, don't you?
Every job. That guy is
he's a hard worker.
He's lowering the unemployment rate as we speak. And an Odin, which is just a great look for Odin there. I think this card's going to see a lot of play because of the fact that it can also remove monsters, unlike the other Odins. So as we see monsters get used more and there's more of them available, any monster that's 3 or less, this can break it.
Like the Spicillion.
Yes, slightly less spicy after it's been broken.
The art looks badass on all those Mobius cards.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes. All right, next pack we got foil Ayame, who likes to be hurt to get stronger.
She doesn't have to be hurt. It's you have to be hurt.
I have to be.
She
hurt.
will protect you.
Kinda. Vermilion Lassie, the guy who won every pre-release.
Yeah,
love that guy.
Speaking of pre-release, Ayame is better in constructed than in pre-release because he can be at 5 damage and not be at death's door, and she still becomes a 10k with Brave, and I like that.
Yes.
Okay, here's Rex again. Foil is Ondor. Don't believe his lies.
He lies?
Yeah, but don't believe it.
Don't believe his lies.
Don't believe his lies. Look at that. Does that look like somebody you would trust?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
He
He makes a Final Fantasy 12 forward plus 1,000 till the end of the turn just for dulling. So, you know, if you're running that 12 package,
Sky Pirates.
Sky
Oh
Pirates.
goodness.
And then Bismarck, which is going to be just a brutal card to face. If you're playing against a water player, they're going to play Bismarck.
All
It's
day.
just like that's an auto include,
So,
I think.
Is he like a worm? I don't even know.
Normally he's a giant whale, but now he's just kind of like a angry sea creature.
Angry sea worm.
He's got some scaly things. I mean that's not like any whale that I've ever seen, but
We also live in California.
Hey, that's
Jesper, more discard for ice because they needed more discard. Hey, Buckaroo, because they needed more discard for ice. Refia.
There you go.
Yep. That is a chocobo, by the way.
That one is a chocobo. I
may
got
or may
that
not
one.
be the one that's got tail feathers behind Dingus there. I don't know if they each get their own chocobo.
I don't think they're right together. Come on now. They each get the chocobos have a maximum weight capacity, okay? They can't.
Yeah, but I bet your fat chocobo's capacity is higher.
Fat chocobo can't handle anyone on this.
Okay, Mystic Knight, which is kind of a cool card there. Foil Sid of Clan Gully. He says that he's good.
I agree.
All right, Phil agrees. I'm glad we have that. So it's a really cool gold background there. Those Tactics Advanced foils, since they all have solid colors as their background, it's kind of like the other cards like Ondor here that have kind of just generic backgrounds, but we get an actual color that is still very foily looking. Foily is now an adjective. All right, and Ramza. There's another legend.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, this Ramza is
Such a good card.
Yeah, not only gets boosted by 1,000 for each forward you have other than Ramza in play, but also has his cost reduced by every other forward you have in play. So I think, you know, in a lightning water deck, it might be interesting with cheap forwards and things to get value out of that. It's kind of, he would play nice with Waka, the forward Waka in terms of, and Titus actually. So I don't know if we'll see him using that context. He is a knight, so he can still be using the knight deck. At this point, we have so many options for different Ramzas, including the one that's more tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics based. But given that we got a bunch of knights this set that are not tactics, it might be interesting to see whether this gets played, in place of the other one in those situations.
Next pack, we've got Flandit.
You planned it.
Boo.
Hey, it was funny when I thought about it, okay?
You break it, you planned it.
Said Paul and Nina, because you like to look at your opponent's hand.
Yep.
And not do anything about it.
Okay, another green mage. There's only so many common cards. 60 actually, but we're still getting a lot of the same ones. All right, foil Mune there. So for any of those backups you have that have an enter the field ability,
Jantoto. Sorry.
Yeah, I usually say when it comes to Shantoto that Shantoto is a lot less scary once it's on the field. So your opponent can breathe a sigh of relief after they've been Shantoto'd. But with Mune around and with Earth Wind being a pretty increasingly popular combo, this is a way to get to put Shantoto back in your hand and put the fear of several gods into your opponent's eyes. So. All right, and Rosa there. That searches for Cecil and also has an ability to reduce damage. So she protects Cecil kind of like the other 2 CP. I want to say version of her.
The backup.
The backups, yeah.
No, the forward actually.
Oh,
yeah,
forward,
right.
yeah.
Right.
That nobody plays, but
Correct. Correct.
And that's what we all forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Louis Sox. Warrior. Haste Warrior. Well, not Haste Warrior. When he attacks, all fire gets bigger.
I think that card's going to see a lot of play.
It's going to be a really good card.
Yeah.
Really card. Mini Gipple.
Yep.
Alodai. Need some aloe vera for that.
For that frostburn?
Yes.
Oh, man. Horrible puns.
Yep. Okay, that's a Thaumaturge. That's a very small Thaumaturge. If you sneeze on it, it falls over. Foil Tella.
Hey.
It's another one of those mono cards. Very, very good there. You can use it in conjunction with the one from Opus 2 if you want to try to use its ability, which does remove the top card of your deck from the game. And if you pull something like, say, a 9 CP Bahamut, that's a cool 36k damage to the thing. So yeah, Tella nukes people. Like that's just look in those
This
eyes.
time he doesn't kill himself.
No, it's true. If you use his other ability, he does kill himself.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a burn on demand basically. And Luge.
More mono.
Yep, more mono, and it got that ability. In addition to searching for Barnabas, being able to dull him and just pay an ice to dull and freeze something. That's the same as Opus 1 Shiva right there. So if your opponent doesn't remove Luge, then they're giving you an opportunity to have a really it's dull it or freeze it. My mistake. Not both, but still. You can.
That's still good.
Yeah, it's still good. You keep something frozen, or you dull something that isn't currently dull. So it's still a good ability, even at just the one of those with the 1 CP. So.
Next pack. Foil Carbuncle. That's what we were
That's
missing.
awesome.
That's beautiful art.
That card is so good. I mean, being able to come back whenever you use it, if you use it correct in a certain way, that's awesome.
It's a beautiful card.
I mean, the forward has to hit 10,000 before it doesn't come back.
9,000.
No, because if it's 9,000 or less, it still goes back to your hand.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, so
That's
you
a big deal.
actually have to hit 10,000 before it won't come back.
Because I think 9,000 is a pretty significant number.
That's a big number.
Yeah.
Cecil.
Ooh, there's another legend.
There you go.
All right.
But if you use Carbuncle on Cecil, you will not get Carbuncle back.
That's correct. That is correct.
No, not unless he's been reduced by Cyclops
Random
or something.
things, yeah.
So, all right, there's a Master Monk there. Our foil is Orator. Backup foil Orator there, which can return monsters of your own to your hand. Which technically, I guess you could do strange shenanigans with Tonberries with that if you really wanted
Schrodinger.
to. Yes, Schrodinger is a great target for that, actually. So
You'll never know what's inside the
I
box.
like that combo.
No, you will know what's in the box. Every time.
All right, and we get another legend. We did Orphan. All right,
That's a high demand card.
Yep,
Right?
Orphan is going to be very, very well loved by ice players around the world.
I agree.
It kicked a lot of butt in the sealed, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't know how you can get 5 ice characters. In
But the
Civ.
fact that you could
Well, it's 2 dull and freeze on entry.
and after that you
Yeah.
can freeze every time you attack, right?
Yeah.
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 Kind of like what I was saying with the Shiva before, which normally costs 3 to dull and freeze 1 target. You're paying twice that to dull and freeze 2 targets. Is it dulling? No, it's if you control it. Okay, so
Yeah.
still dulling 2 targets. I guess that's more like the Opus 3 Shiva.
Yeah, it's good. Foil Zed. That one. Can barely tell it's foil, but good card.
Yeah.
Really good card. Kind of obnoxious card. Carbuncle again.
Still good, even if it's not foil. Maybe not as good, but it's still good. Green Mage is back.
Yay!
You can't keep a good green mage down. And our foil is white mage.
One drop.
So
The mage pack.
yep, this is the mage pack. Puts itself into the break zone to make it so your forwards don't receive damage from summons or abilities this turn. So it throws itself on the grenade, essentially.
Oh!
Well, it breaks. I'm just saying. So,
It's Captain America, dude.
yeah.
Captain America card.
But I mean, that could be really good if your opponent's playing like something that does damage to all your forwards, or even just to save one forward. But I don't know if it'll see much play. It's
No.
it's not that great of a card. But it's got its moments, I guess. So, and then our last card in the pack is another legend. Nope, it's Lightning. So this is the non-stamped version of the pre-release card there.
Next set, Mystic Knight leads into Ash, the starter. Good card. Really good card. Sky Pirate deck. Let's go.
Although it's really hard to beat Opus 2 Ash, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. Porum, another legend.
Not excited. Oh, Porum's a good card.
Porum's a good one. Palom's a not good one.
Yeah. The nice thing is that you don't have to use these particular versions of them in conjunction if you wanted to try to do the synergy, but there was a different Palom you liked better, Opus 2 Palom or Opus 3 Palom.
The Opus 2 Palom, where you get to deal damage to your opponent directly.
Yes.
Was it the meteor or something like that?
No, Comet.
Comet. Yeah.
Yep. Bunker Beast, which is not a beast job, but it's a beast of a card. It is an Armadillon, which means that Bart's is also an Armadillon. Yep.
All the jobs.
All the jobs. Even armadillos are becoming unemployed. Replaced with Bartz's everywhere. Okay, what is our foil? Our foil is Yang.
Nice.
So that's a foil Yang. New foil guy.
Yep.
No, Yang.
If you hated guy before, you're still gonna hate him.
Yep. Now he's shiny. So and he's got that non-impressed look. By the way, he's
Yang
like that.
is not impressed.
No, he's basic. He's a meme. He should become a meme. He's the gymnast girl that was not impressed.
Michaela.
Yeah, there we go. Yang
Michaela
is totally Michaela. All right, and last card is hidden. Ozma.
Great card.
Yeah, Ozma is just gonna block dark forwards all day long, which there's more of in this set. So
it's relevant.
Pro tip.
Master Monk into foil Vaughn.
Ooh, wow.
That's
Foil Dissidia.
The crowd goes wild.
that's a pretty big deal.
Yep.
I don't know how people feel about this card, but I think it's too slow.
I think some people are really excited to use that card.
It's gotta do something when it enters.
I see.
It's just
If you use it in a fire deck and with some haste, I think you could.
yeah.
Or lightning, with the red.
With the red
Yeah,
mage,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it replaces Light
Yeah.
Zidane or Dark
Yeah, let's
Emperor.
put it with the other.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
totally
it's definitely
did.
tough because we're talking about lights and dark cards. You can only have one per
That's
deck.
that
One in
tough.
Oh,
play at a time.
yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Well, unless you want to play Chaos or Cosmos.
True.
All right, we are down to our final 10 packs here. Since boxes are guaranteed to have 7 non-foil legends, that means we've got 2 more non-foil legends coming, and we'll see whether or not we can crack any more of those foil legends to go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
Moogle Knight. Fun fact about Moogle Knight. It's not a Moogle. Another fun fact about Moogle Knight. It's not a knight. It's a standard unit. So that's basically something in cosplay.
Yes.
It is neither a knight nor a Moogle. We don't know what it is. It's pretty standard. So, but it's not a green mage, and I'm cool with that. All right, our foil is foil Combinaut.
Hey.
Right, not a legend,
Cool card.
and it's also one of these very, very dark foils. It's hard to tell. It's probably I'd be surprised. There's a little bit of shininess, I guess, with the you can kind of see. Yeah. But still a good card overall, though.
I definitely think it's going to be part of that dark package. If
Dark
people try
Earth.
to do Dark Earth or anything like that.
Yeah, being able to search for chaos if you're using multiple dark cards is going to be very, very important there. And let's see what we got to follow that up with. We've got a regular one.
Yay!
So that's fun. They're friends. Look, that just happened. All right.
Next pack starts with Boko the Chocobo. Into Vermilion Bird Zuyu.
Zu too.
Zuyu 1. Win your pre-release.
You're gonna zoo you, I'm gonna zoo me.
And Doom Train. That's what I'm calling it.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Hey, zoo you.
He's gonna take a Sharpie and every single copy of that card he's gonna put Doom Train on it.
Yeah,
Except not really, but not a green mage, but also from Tactics Advanced too. So Ranger here. Let's see what our foil is. Our foil is a Botanist.
Nice.
Okay.
The errated botanist.
Yeah.
So this one is not errated, I guess. This one's the original. All right. So one of the classes from Final Fantasy XIV, they got their own stuff going on in this set. There's that Gabranth. The Gabranth who just loves him some Zodiark. Could fit along with the whole Comet Out thing. And we've got Royal Ripeness here.
Angry Tomato.
Emperor Flandy.
Alright, Master Monk is hiding Goomba. Master Monk, please cover Goomba back.
No one tell Mario.
And Legend's going to be Ilua.
Well, not a legend.
Surprise! Exclamation mark!
Ilua. Really good card.
She's in a constant state of being surprised. All right. Looking rather scholarly over here. It's that's Walmart Scholar. Yeah. Lou took the words out of my mouth. All right. Foil is Foil Red Mage.
Wrong
right.
Red Mage.
Yeah. Well, this isn't Opus 1, so that's gonna be deals 1,000 damage if it's active. 2,000 damage. It's not a great ability, but might see some play in like more sealed and draft and stuff like that, limited formats. And we've got Aluso. He thinks that's pretty cool. Do you think that's pretty cool?
Yay! Cool!
Cool!
He's a cool card.
He's very agreeable.
Bunker Beast. Armadillion. He's not a bunker nor a beast.
Are we gonna do this?
Foil Clady. Clady.
Clady.
Let's go with Clady.
She's a Clady.
Beautiful
It's
Clady.
like a clady.
There's your
That's a
legend.
legend.
Legend Paladin.
We got Palom right after Borum.
Yay.
All right, that's 6 out of our 7. We are down to the last 4 packs here. Okay. Little Psycharm Enforcer there. Good old removal for monsters of 2 or less. So that's if monsters of 2 or less are bothering you, talk to that guy. Our foil is Foil Caius.
Nice.
All right, that's a
4-drop 9K.
Yep. Brave.
Like he's falling over.
I love me some Brave. Yeah, he looks like he's shocked at what his stats are. But yeah, so is that, I think he's writing on the back of Bahamut. Looks like Bahamut's wing from 13. I'm not sure.
Could be.
I don't
He does have a relationship with Bahamut, so or
Yeah.
in the game he's related somewhat.
No.
Not a real relationship. I mean, they're like, but okay.
Nobody's actually played
I was gonna
it.
make a reference to 14, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. So, and then we got Ark.
Yay!
All right. Yep. Ark. He's very well read.
Bunker Beast is not a bunker nor a beast.
Mateus.
Oh
my gosh, that's money.
that card.
That is so
that
much
card right there.
I think that's one. That's kind of like the Tomberries, foil Tomberries in Opus 4 was a pretty big deal.
This is going to have the same value to it.
But it's a common, but it's still going to have the same value.
1 CP. 1 CP for that card there. There's an Edward. All right, last 2 packs here. Ifrit for our common. He looks pretty angry for a nice little cute animated version of him.
He's never supposed to be happy, is he?
Really? If you see Ifrit smiling, something has gone wrong. All right, our foil is Thancred. So we've got one of the Scions there. Most of them are in the 14 starter deck, but got that there. And then, let's see, we're still missing Legends, so it's going to be one of these last 2 packs here. Let's see if it's this one.
Yep.
And it is.
Yep.
It's the Emperor. All right, so the Emperor, which is good for Ice Discard. We'll see if it ends up equaling or kind of pulling down the play of the Opus 2 Emperor, which is just so good across the board.
Well, I mean, it's not that bad because at least this one you can get rid of it. It's not like Opus 1 versus Opus 2 Emperor.
Hey, Opus 1 Emperor brings this one out.
All right, final pack of the box.
Last pack. Foil Refia.
Wow.
All right.
That is
pretty
impressive.
card.
Good
Pretty
card.
card.
Very pretty.
The
Very
foiling on it looks awesome.
All the foiling on the Warrior Lights look great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Modi Hype. Star
Yes!
Star Sybil. All right.
For that anti-aggro package.
Yeah, in case you're trying to start a little Sybil disobedience.
All right. Was there any theme to this box? You think?
Well, we
How
got
many-
both the twins.
Oh, true. True.
And the Warrior Lights.
Yeah.
How many
it's-
Warrior of Lights did we get?
We got Arc over here.
I got
Refia.
foil.
We
art.
got regular wool there.
Got regular Refia
Maybe-
too.
Okay.
Ingus, Arc.
I
I got Arc.
got
we
two
Ingus
arcs.
over there.
Wow.
Oh, okay. All right.
So which one's missing? Luna?
I mean, it's kind of hard to get a box of this and not get a lot of the Warriors of Light. There's so many of them, and
true,
most
true,
of them
true.
are heroes.
Yeah.
You know, there's only 32 heroes in the set, and you're guaranteed to get 29
Yeah.
heroes after you take out the legends, not counting foils. So
Yeah. I gotta say though, I'm pretty excited for Cecil, Star Sybil, Mateus. There's a lot of really spicy cards in this set. I mean, like,
yeah,
goodness. I mean, we'll have to see how everything shapes up. I mean, I think Opus 4 went pretty aggro, and is there enough anti-aggro now with like Star Sybil in combination with some of the other cards? Like Cecil, for example, Earth is really set to take on aggro, actually, I think.
Earth got a huge buff.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
it need it?
Depends on your area.
not as much as fire needed.
Yeah,
it.
fire
Yeah,
needs a
that's,
lot of love.
But you know, at the same time, there are a lot of cards that people look at before the set comes out and sees play that that people underestimate sometimes. So we'll see if something surprises us. Until we see it in the field, and we've got actually the Petite Cup happening this weekend. I'm not sure if they're allowing Opus 5 to be legal for
I
that.
believe they are. Aren't they?
And then we've got
Not sure.
there'll be other events going on over the next couple months. We have the Crystal Cup in Boston coming up in a couple weeks,
Which
so-
will actually be streaming.
yes, which the Breakzone will be streaming. So you should definitely subscribe to us so that you can keep up to date with all of the events that we're streaming and bringing to you, so that you don't miss out on anything.
Mm-hmm.
But so we'll see where things go from here as far as the all these cards and which ones end up being more of duds. Which cards are more like Magic Pot. Where
Yeah,
like,
that was
it's
so
gonna be amazing,
sad.
it
Like,
didn't work
everybody
out.
was so hyped about Magic Pot. It's like, too slow.
Yeah, versus which card ends up being like Legendary Barts in Opus 3, where it was very much a sleeper card. Nobody thought much of it until later on in the meta of that period, and it ended up being a big force.
All right, so thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Jared, for sharing this box opening with us.
Yep.
And so we're going to close out. So thank you from Laurent.
Thank you from Philip.
Thank you from Jared Scott.
And we'll catch you guys next time.